Well, hello everybody. This is our last video. I'm sitting by the pen and the puppies are pretty well all asleep, and there's a loud snoring coming from the box, which is rather amusing. I know who it is, I'll tell you in a minute, but there's one that does snore. But I thought I'd go through all the puppies and let you know where the brothers and sisters of your pup are going. So rather than pick them up individually, I thought you might like to watch this video of them playing with some cardboard boxes yesterday, and you'll be able to pick out the puppy I'm talking about as we go along. So running through the puppies in the order in which they were born, the first one is our little red collar, AYTEE Quicksilver, who Anne and Andy from Cheshire are going to call Dorrit. They have 2 GSPs already, 2 bitches, and Dorrit will join them for a mixture of work and show, and good luck with her, Anne. She's an absolute poppet. The second pup born was the light blue collar, AYTEE Quinella, and she's going to Helen, who lives in Glamorgan, and Helen's already got 2 GSPs, and Quinella is going to be called Ella, not surprisingly. With a mixture of showing and work planned for little Ella, I think she'll be ideal. She's certainly driven, and she is certainly a show-off for the show ring. So we wish you both lots of fun. Well, the third born was another bitch, the grey collar, and she's staying here at Langley, AYTEE Quintessa. She doesn't have a name yet, and I don't really have a plan, but one day let's hope she gets to field trial, and I really hope we meet up with some of you around the country doing events and just generally enjoying our dogs. So we had 4 bitches born on the trot, and this is the 4th. She's AYTEE Quince, and she's going to Tanya and Chrisen family in Wiltshire, and they're going to call her Aura. And Aura's wearing the orange collar. So Aura is going to join Mina, Tanya's other GSP, and I hope they make a lovely pair, Tanya, and I know you're very ambitious. Good luck in everything that you plan. We'll see you out field trialling, I'm absolutely sure. So number 5 is a dog, and he's going to Hampshire to Susan. It's AYTEE Qantas, and I believe, Susan, you're going to keep his name as Qantas. He's in the white collar, with a life of work and show ahead of him, and with help from Howard Kirby at Mullinscote Gun Dogs. I'm sure you're going to have an absolute ball. And he's lucky enough to be joining your other GSP, Oscar, so I hope they make a lovely pair together. Well, number 6 was a dog called AYTEE Quartz. His name is going to be Axel, and he's going to be owned by Craig and Gillian, who live in Ayrshire, up here in Scotland. He's in the yellow collar. Craig already has a GSP that he rough shoots with, and he's very keen to do the same with this dog. He'll be working his local shoots and hopefully field trialling as well. And Gillian, good luck to you too, because I know that you're hoping to show him, and so that's very exciting. True dual-purpose dog. So number 7 is also a dog, and he wears the black collar. He's AYTEE Quester, and he's going to be owned by Casey, who comes from Northamptonshire. And Casey does work with hawks, and he has a goshawk. And his pup, I'm not sure if he's going to stay as Quester, I think he might be. But Casey, good luck, because I know that you've been doing this for a while, but not massively long. And, you know, it's a very, very exciting time for you to be training your new dog with a hawk. Well, number 8 is a bitch, and that's AYTEE Quail. And she's going to Stacey and her husband in Essex. Now, it's a first GSP, and I have been careful to choose you one of the quieter ones from the litter, Casey, and I think she'll suit you beautifully. You're going to be working with the trainers in Norfolk and Suffolk HPR Field Trial Club, I know. They'll look after you well, and have a wonderful time with her. I know you're going to call her Gaia, which is a great name, and Gaia's wearing the dark blue collar. Well, number 9 is another dog, and it's AYTEE Quinton, and he's going to David and Jane, who live in Fife, and he's wearing a purple collar. They're going to call him Cooper. He's their first GSP, but they have had HPRs before, and in the form of Buddy, who was a much-loved Vizsla they lost last year. So good luck, David and Jane, and I really hope that you'll have time to come along and we can do some training together over here at Langley. Well, number 10 is a cracking little bitch. She wears a green collar, and it's AYTEE Quintina, and she's going to be called Ginny and owned by Paul and Roz in Essex. Paul and Roz have 2 GSPs that they use for work. Paul does a lot with his local shoot and is in the beating line, and I know that Ginny will join those dogs, and they'll make a most lovely team. So there we have it. It's been a fabulous experience for me dealing with you all as owners. Thank you so much for coming to the AYTEE kennel for a puppy. And I just want to wish you all the most fantastic amount of fun and enjoyment with your dogs. We look forward to seeing you all across the next few days. Oh, and before I go, the snorer. Sorry, Casey.